Miss Brown, I thought I would show you some of Veronica's work. So she colored her bee. She was able to stay in the lines when she used her left hand a little bit better, and when she used her right hand we got all out of the lines, but she worked really hard and she colored in her bee. And then we practiced some A's. Mommy did this one down here because we're forgetting that we need to join at the top. So we talked about how over here we were almost making an H, so we tried again with a little dot on the top, and that seemed to help. And then this one she did all by herself. There we go, some A's, and she practiced making a C. And she read all of these words all by herself. And we started trying to make a U, and I was trying to help her make her U's over here. And she did this one by herself that looks like the V, and this one over here. And she wrote you a letter. She wrote happy, and she tried to write I did it over here. So this is happy and I did it. We've got the letter G that she traced, and instead of colored we just had her trace it. It's kind of faint so it's hard to see, but she did pretty good staying on the line. Then she colored a happy, well, she drew a happy sun. So there's her little eyes and her smile. And here's another little one over here. And we've got her frog paper that she worked on. She wrote the word frog. Is the frog sad? No. And then sun. And yes. And doing her lines from the words. And that's it so far. One of the things that we worked on is we've got a little thing called the TV teacher as well. And so we practiced making some diagonal lines. To make it a little bit easier, I just folded the paper and had her draw a diagonal line from the top corner to the bottom corner. Diagonal lines are pretty tricky for Veronika right now, which is interfering with writing letters. So we practiced lots and lots of diagonals. And we just did a whole bunch. And then we worked on some lines across. And now my camera's kind of messing up a little bit, so I don't know how good of a view you're getting. We practiced some crosses, and some straight line down. And she practiced some letter F's. Some of those are Mommy's. One of the things that I'm wondering, and I'm hoping you can give us some advice for, is when we're doing the letters, she has trouble understanding that the letters have to intersect with the lines. So, for example, over here when she traced, there was no intersecting from this line to the line going up and down, and over here as well. So even though it shows it intersecting, she's not intersecting her line. So if you have some advice on how we can do that, that would be great. And then this is one of the reasons why we're practicing our diagonals, because all of her lines want to go straight down. And so Mommy worked with this one, and then she did this one right here by herself, and she got these down at the bottom by herself. So that's where we're at so far, and if you've got some suggestions or advice, we would love to hear. Bye-bye.